Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of my Pillars of Eternity Let's Play. Previous episode we sorted out the matter of my hold, which is now officially my hold. We went and talked to the necromancer here in the catacombs. He wants me to get a spell book, but since I'm so close to the Temple of Woedica, that's where I'm gonna go. And we're gonna have a loading screen. Come on, let's do this. Oh, good. Good.
I'm on the trail.
Play it safe. What's that? Probably where I need to go, I guess.
Of course.
Right. In front of you looms the ghostly, hollow image of the man who was present at your awakening. He casts a pale, sticky light in the dank corridor as he regards you.
You are from Kratom, my dear?
His words are an echo in your mind from a time long past, and you know your response before you speak it, as if it has always been. I came to live there.
A remarkable city. Truly one of the most impressive we have encountered outside of our own. Many exceptional people who have joined our cause come from Kratom. What made you decide to join our order?
I'm gonna go with the honest answer. I'm honestly not sure.
As long as you are assured in your faith, the rest is not so important.
Good.
Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen?
Interestingly, it says the word of the gods rather than, the goddess. Okay.
Nice and quiet.
Alright, nothing here. And we have half mag and a mercenary. I assume there's no point, yes. What are you doing here? You don't look like one of that masked lot. Use my intellect. Relax. How would I know to be here if I didn't belong? Implacable logic. I left my mask inside. Let me pass. Bribe. No. What's going on there? Not a good idea. Let's try to be smart. Alright then. He thinks carefully, then nods. Alright then, go on in and report to the Acolyte and she'll give you an assignment. They should be just about finished with their meeting in the big chamber. Any idea what's going on around here? Yeah, that's a clever way to show you don't belong. Know anything about this place? Again, that's a silly question. If I'm pretending to know what's going on. Oh, lots of people. Mercenaries. Maybe I should try to speak to some of them. Okay. That would be the Acolyte. You don't mind me looking at your stuff? Brilliant. Nice. And initiate. That's locked. I will get back to it when I can unlock it.
There, done.
You really don't mind me going through that stuff? Okay, brilliant. Initiate. What do you have to say?
How do you do?
A long figure paces back and forth, tapping his fingers at his side, muttering to himself. He jumps when he sees you. He's then on his chest. By the flame, you startled me. Where's your mask? That's it. I knew I'd left something at home. It's too itchy. I'll put it back on for the meeting. What mask? I like number 1 because it's funny, and maybe he's gonna give me one and then I can blend in. Well, don't let anyone inside see you without it. They're keen on anonymity. There we go. Tell me about the meeting. What are you doing here? Can I borrow your hood? I kind of want to go with that. Of course not. Oh, sorry. Forget about it. Jeez. Is something else? Tell me about the meeting. Don't get angry. This must be your first time. The Acolyte communicates with each of us individually to hear of our progress on old tasks and to assign us new ones. It's a unique process. She's a cipher, so she can speak to you without words. Fascinating. Until you realize she can probably read your thoughts just as easily. What do you know about these tasks? Only what I absolutely need to. We protect the secrets of the gods, so discretion is essential. We receive our instructions from the Acolyte, just as she receives hers from someone else, and so on, right up to the Grand Master. Our role is to obey, knowing as little about the overall plan and each other as possible. Tell me about the secrets. Right. How can you be confident you're doing the right thing when you know so little? Because he has faith. I'm gonna go with IC. We've been entrusted with important work. It's an honor, but not without its challenging. What are you doing here then? I've been practicing the passphrases. I know them backwards and forwards, but I get so nervous every time I think about repeating them to the Acolyte. You can practice on me. Smooth. Okay, here goes. First question. I'm just gonna take a pen just in case. State your name and purpose. My name belongs to the gods, and my hand to their service. Good. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to get a hood very, very soon. Otherwise, even these are completely pointless. Second question. What company do you seek? I seek the company of shadows, that our labors may remain secret. I mean, how stupid is he to actually tell me the questions? Third question. Tell me of your labors. To see that the craft of kith, of course, and welder does not disturb bones. Okay. That the gods have buried. Okay. Fourth questions. How do we know your purpose? You shall know it by the confession of my tongue. The deeds of my hand and the oath of my soul. Brilliant. Riddles upon riddles. What bones the gods have buried. It's very dramatic, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, please continue. Fifth question, because there was a fifth question, obviously. And how's your oath guarded? It is sealed by the leaden key. And that's the thing I should be investigate. Try again. I'm gonna go with try again. My name belongs to the gods, and my hand to their service. I seek the company of shadows, that our labors may remain secrets. To see that the craft of kith and welder does not disturb what bones the gods have buried. You shall know it by the confession of my tongue, the deeds of my hand, and the oath of my soul. And finally, it is sealed by the leaden key. Okay, you got it. I got it. I do, I think. I'm just going to practice a few more times by myself before the meeting. Goodbye. Alright, I definitely need to get a hood somehow. Mercenary, mercenary. Keep forgetting about the fast mode.
My eyes are peeled.
That's not needed. Mercenary. Anyone's got a spare wood? I don't understand all this secret handshake business, but it pays. There's a secret handshake. Do they send you to check on that nervous kid in the library? Already done that. One of the men swears there's a secret treasure chamber down there. Interesting. Heading straight for the salty mast once we're done here. Not a whole lot of excitement so far, but at least it's easy coin. I'm going back to talk to the other one if I can get some clues about the hoods. The Acolyte's crankier than usual. Okay. Don't understand all this secret handshake. I've had that. Nervous kid in the library had that. Okay, I don't think they have much more to say.
Slow and silent.
Aloth falters and brings a hand to his forehead. He takes a staggering step forward, coughing and sputtering.
Back you, Claude! Those hooded fiends are nigh to be trusted!
There's the other Aloth. Aloth, hey, now. Not the best time for that. It's nothing, I'm fine. This probably isn't the best place to linger anyhow. True.
Quickly and quietly.
Okay. You hear murmurs and chants on the other side of the door. A ritual of some sort is already underway. Beckon your party to follow you into the chamber. Continue into the chamber alone. Retreat from the door. I'm gonna retreat for now. I need a hood, at least one. Now, if I can convince the Acolyte somehow. I hope I won't have to kill him. Let's take everyone just in case I have to kill him. I mean, the fact that you can get only one hood, maybe. Let's quick save. Hello, can I borrow your hood? Yeah. Unfortunately, I have neither the might nor the resolve. That sucks.
Hey,
What do I have? I have the constitution and the intelligence. I'm missing 1 point of resolve. Do I have... Well, he's got one because he's human, because he comes from the Dare ward. And something else. You got 14. You have unwavering resolve. Whereas I have nothing, and apparently nobody's got any sort of gear to increase that. Fine, I'll try to go in the room.
Of course.
I mean, there's no way a whole party entering a room where a ritual is happening can sneak in. Maybe just me. Stride into the chamber. That's not what I had in mind. The woman's eyes narrow behind her mask, and she takes notice of your uncovered face. I know it. Interloper. Okay. Let's run. In the meanwhile, let's get the stronger people ahead. Up. Up.
I?
Eh?
Yeah, disengage to it. Stop playing with the door. I can't disengage. Okay, now I have. Okay. Alright, let's do this. I'm already half dead. So I'm gonna keep on retreating. Very, very far. Adair, you're already hurt. Be strong. Knock him down. Need to Mac help. Oh yes, I've learned every spell I had in all the spell tomes, so I got new spells for him. Like, I wouldn't mind a fireball. Right here. You can help with this one. You can come a bit closer. You can help take this one down.
Yeah.
Okay. Come a bit closer still. Okay, now that's good. Aloth, can you cast your spell without, you know, running into the enemy lines? Try now. I have no idea. Is there enemy fire? Yes. Okay. I have run as far as I could. I can, however... Yeah, that's not gonna help. So let's send you. You can reduce damage reduction. Too far. And this one. Too far as well. Fine, give us skellies. Aloth cast a fireball. Good. Now you can do something else. This one looks like a midget. Like, it's so tiny. It's weird. You are going after Durance. Durance? Ghost, take care of that. You are already doing something. Sagani, get rid of this one quick. You are doing the skelly thing. Now I'm far enough. If I keep my distance, I should be okay. Hey there, you hanging in there? No. Prayer against restraint. Pillar of faith. Crush damage and knock down on enemies in the area of effect. What is the area of effect? This is the area of effect. If I don't need to move for it, that could be good. Of course I can go with this one, because I like it. Let's do that. I know I don't have to move for that one. You dead yet? Not. Adair, can you tackle more of them? Thank you. Expose vulnerabilities. How is it? Not bad. Endurance is taking a beating. And Adair can't help. Near death, come on. Endurance has used his. Oh, that's good. Just as soon as Sagani moves a tiny bit. There we go. Thank you. Casting your spell, you're trying to help there. Badly injured. Ah, damn it, they're healing behind. It's never ending. Sagani, we need to hasten this. Help me get rid of that one first. Adair will have to manage somehow a tiny bit longer. One enemy down. Good. You two, Mac. Get back here. Except I thought this one was dead. Two down. Three down. What else can I do? I think I'm fresh out of spells. I'm gonna have to rest after that. If you get much closer, like here, maybe your spell is gonna have some effect. What can I do? This one has a greater range, but still, let's get closer. Alright. Push out of spells, so just, you know, do what you can. There we go.
Following your...
I've lost it to magic.
Can't get a good shot with this.
I don't know what that is, but let's find out. Come on. Oh, damn it. Okay. Die, you know you want to. No one is casting anything. One down. Where can you?
Ray,
Good. Make space for the ghost.
if thou's...
Where there is not feeling too good, is he?
Hey. Hey.
Crumpled at your feet lies the body of a woman. She wears a dark robe that bears an insignia resembling a key. As you approach the woman's body, feelings of rage assault you. The dead woman's voice howls in your ears, and her lingering consciousness rends at yours. Her essence tingles through your bones and membranes. It fills the spaces between your ears and behind your ears, glowing deeper into your core. You see a gathering of men and women wearing robes like hers, their faces hidden behind masks. One by one they approach her, whom they know as an acolyte, and she places her hand on each of their foreheads, searching their throats. She tests them with ritualistic questions, and they answer that their oath is sealed by the laden key. She asks them of their tasks. She gives them new ones. All without a word try to see the tasks. Her essence flares, fighting to boil your blood, burn your memory, and splinter your bones from within. Yet, between its strikes, you see flashes of something else, a tower, a prisoner, and a ruin. You funnel all of your concentration into a single effort of will, a sharp point that pins the raging soul in a place like an insect in a display case. With the thing under control, you're able to examine it and the three thoughts swirling inside. Let's see about the tower. You see a palimpsest. I honestly don't know this word. Of a psychic glimpse. Of a neighborhood, run-down estates and cobbled around a cemetery and an ancient tower. Savage shapes prowl the streets, and in the tower a man hunches over a strange mechanism. You can't see him clearly, but there's something unnatural about him. Somewhere nearby you see a woman with a scar over her heart. You understand that she has something he needs. You also see a door in the base of the tower, a seemingly impenetrable slab of stone and copper, but then the Acolyte reveals the invisible split between the perfectly matched halves, and you understand how the copper veins convert a command into action. You know how to open the door. Well, that's good. Let's see about the prisoner. In your mind, you see a building magnificent with trellises and tiles, and located on a pristine boulevard. The wealthy and learned stroll in and out, trading knowledge and coin. Yet, it also houses misery and madness. Somewhere within its rotten core sits a man, his hair matted, but with eyes alert. He watches and waits, a prisoner by choice. Okay, let's have a look at the ruin then. The Acolyte's vision takes you out of Defiance Bay and to a town in the wilderness with a watermill. A signpost on one of the paths reads Direford. Several figures huddled together, shrouded in cloaks and a hood. An image of ruin suddenly looms in your mind. Two skeletal effigies flank a cleft in the mountainside. Back away. Okay, I have to find a tower. Just as soon as I loot all of that. And it's quite a lot. So, travel to the village, find a ruin. Whether by design or by consequence of the sputtering candlelight, the hooded statue face is almost impossible to see. Okay, we found an exit.
I'm on the trail.
Just making sure there's no extra hidden passage. Devotee have placed assorted keys, their teeth filled away among the runnel of wax. Okay. And this will take me where? Should have saved, just in case. Oh, maybe it auto-saves when you change maps. Yeah, I think so. So, the prisoner is in a posh area. Oh, there's a letter for me. This is how. A curse of cold clay. Reward 25% experience, remembrance of life, copper, treasure, expire in a day, a sign. Except I only have. Yes, I just have my little priest available right now. I mean, let's try. Let's try, I have no idea. This is still being built, or... Yeah, I already have something happening and there's nothing else. Where am I? Oh, I'm back. Oh, I'm back there. Okay. What now? Copper Lane is the poor area, but I've been there. Brackenberries. I guess I just... Oh, that's the village. And that's new as well. Well, in that case, I should go home. Oh, you know the other thing I wanted to do? It's have a look in the dungeon. Not under my hold. Okay, I should explore one of those 3 areas, and then either the village or the dungeon in my hold. Either way, right now, I really need to sleep. I don't think you need to sneak around anymore. You want to say more? No? Okay.
A moment, please.
Ah.
I feel I should explain myself.
You totally
Yes?
would. You should. Okay, let's do this.
About my episode in the catacombs. There's something I should have told you earlier.
That's an understatement. Apparently my character is quite sarcastic. Maybe it's because I am. I meant no harm. I thought I could keep it to myself. That's when we resolved the matter. That when we resolved the matter of your soul, we would also address my problem.
I also have an awakened soul. But unlike yours, mine is a presence that shares my senses and my skin, making herself manifest at the most unwelcome times.
He closes his eyes and grits his teeth. His lips quiver and twitch with the vestiges of some internal debate. Several seconds later, he opens his eyes again. They're watery and bloodshot. That's bad.
I'm sorry. I've tried to learn to control Isilmir. I've gotten stronger, but so has she.
Tell me about Isilmir.
Artless, uncouth, a creature of rash impulses and feeble faculties. She wags her impertinent tongue when she should listen. Aye, this one's fit to boil. Hard to get this gaff over anything tisn't to do with books and spell speak.
I have none of her memories. Barath spared me that much, but her coarse manners and intolerable heel-speak suggest a provincial from some very, very long time ago. She tends to surface a hair's breadth from conflict when the fuse has burned down and teeth are on edge. And when she shows up, she doesn't stop to gouge the situation, she just acts. She seems reckless. That's it, exactly. You recall the way she goaded those villagers in Gilded Vale. She doesn't think and she doesn't back down, and trying to suppress that has been my problem for years. Why didn't you say something sooner?
I learned to keep her a secret a very long time ago. Those with awakened souls are shunned, mistrusted. And after your experience with Meerwald, I'm certain you can see why. You need to be careful.
Is this going to be a problem?
Merely an annoyance. Although, Defiance Bay is said to have an entire institution dedicated to the study and cure of soul-related ailments. Since our journeys have already brought us to the city, perhaps we could speak with someone there.
If it's helpful, we'll go.
Thank
of
you.
course.
This has been a great burden.
Let's talk about something else. I'd like to know more about Isilmir. Such as, when did she awaken? A fair point. My father was a strict man. He expected the best from his only child, and he didn't tolerate failure. At times he could be rather adamant, particularly when he'd been drinking. Isilmir manifested on one such occasion. To be honest, I don't remember the specifics, only that he was more careful with me after that. You said that you learned to hide her a long time ago. My mother instructed me to keep her a secret after she first emerged. She feared that knowledge of my awakening would render me an outcast. Even though Isilmir proved useful against my father, I trusted my mother's advice, and I've since come to see the wisdom behind it. Meerwald is an extreme example, but one that I can relate to more and more each year. Could I talk directly to her? That could be good. Her usurpation are uncomfortable enough. I'm not eager to invite her into my consciousness more than necessary. Dude, I'm helping you. Maybe fine. Indeed. How may I be of service? Well, you can't. Find an expert on awakening somewhere in Defiance Bay. That's helpful.
Of course.
So I can... Ah, yes. There's my black kitten. I can either go back to the Copper Lane, where I know there's an inn, or try any of the other areas and hope to find one. Andre's Gift is another one of the poorer areas. So maybe the tower is in there. There's the village. There's the prisoner in the richer area, and I suppose it was Defiance Bay.
How's the hand?
Turning purple. I'd have to cut it off.
I warned you not to pet him.
If I'm not supposed to pet him, why is he so soft?
Totally unfair. I completely get it. There's nothing more cruel than seeing a cute kitten or, you know, a fox and not being able to pet it. I'm totally with you on that, Adair.
My eyes are
No, I
peeled.
don't need to sneak, I don't think. We have refugees. The grimy window have been papered over from the inside, and this is what? This is an abandoned house, somebody's house. The Salty Mass, that's where the mercenaries were going, so that's the inn I want. Abandoned house, trading company, house, a lighthouse. That looks like a tower a bit, doesn't it? But for now, I'm going to explore a little bit. See if there's anything of interest and then head to the inn.
I'll take a look.
Addicts, oh lovely. A dozen tiny something squirm with, okay, alright. Well, I did explore. Now, I still haven't, I mean, I did buy a grappling hook, but I don't know when to use that. A person who doesn't mind me taking their eggs. I do feel bad. You can't barge into somebody's home like this. Who do you think you are? Who are you? The elf who lives here. Now get out. What now? Okay, nothing. Maybe it's gonna have something to say later on. I mean, they should have made the chest, you know, his. So I don't take his things. He kicks me out because that's his home, and yet I'm free to go through the drawers. Just doesn't make sense. What is that? With its crooked and missing shingles, the roof resembles a prize fighter's gap-toothed smile. I just love the descriptions. Honestly, the writing is outstanding. Oda? There you go, your things are protected. Good. A quiet, motionless shape is swaddled beneath filthy rags and moth-eaten towels. That is really the poor quarters. Oda, anything? The woman looks like she hasn't slept in days. Her hair is a rat's nest of tangles, and her eyes are lined with shadow. She casts an anxious glance at the door. Her eyes widen, something between hope and apprehension. Are you here about Darren? No, but if it's something I can help you with, I will. It's my son. His father Wade took him fishing 2 days ago and I haven't seen them since. The neighbors are no help and the city watch hardly bothers with the gift these days. I'd be out on the dock and looking myself, but I can't leave the baby. I don't dare take a hollowborn out. What with the violence near the brothel. You have a hollowborn baby? Tell me more about their disappearance. I'll be back. Okay, tell me about the baby. Wadron's legacy is as potent in Defiance Bay as anywhere. People are scared, and they're looking for someone to blame, whether it's those women at the brothel, or their families, or these poor babes. Might be nice if a god or two stepped in and set people straight, but maybe that's just me. That's right, Eder. I agree with you. I like Eder. I don't approve of what goes on at Mouse Place, but these attacks won't earn us the god's mercy, and it's only made it harder to earn a living. Tell me more about their disappearance. What do you want to know? Tell me about Darren. He's a brave lad, if a little too bold for his own good, but he's always been a dutiful son and a gentle brother. He's got dark hair, quick eyes, and a ready smile. When you find him, you will recognize him in a heartbeat, I'm sure of it. Tell me about the father. Sometimes I don't know whether to rejoice or rue that he comes home as often as he does. He spends most of his time and all of our money drinking at the brothel. Has ever since... Oh, the baby. Where did you see him last? Do you think he left? Abandoned his wife and the hollowborn baby? Weird was taking Darren fishing at the docks. That was 2 days ago. Okay, I have no more questions. I'll be back if I find anything. I don't know how to thank you. I don't have much to spare these days, but Andra, bless you for anything you can do. Sure. Well, the quest is called Brave Daring, so hopefully he didn't just abandon her. You can do this.
Hey, Olaf, can I, talk to your, your friend? What is it about Isilmir? I'm right here, you know. No, you're both great. It's just, well, I feel like I don't get to spend as much time with her, and she's just so funny. Some of the things she says are not nearly as funny when you've been hearing them for 50 years.
Is he that old? I mean, he's an elf, granted, he's an elf.
My eyes are peeled.
Okay. Courtesan, no, not particularly interested in a courtesan. Well, to the inn we go. I'm coming for you, thieves. I mean, it's a noble. What happened? No, okay, I'll have him up first. Can't believe they just attacked you in the middle of the street. Should I teach the thugs? What happened? First, let's find out. I was just only on my way to the club. It's a rough part of town, but the rebels never been violent. Even a night with equality isn't worth this. Yeah, at the same time, you know, if you stayed home with your wife, that wouldn't happen. Alright, let's go. Is this... No, it's not the brothel, is it? I guess I'll find out soon. Do you think the rooms are cheaper if I don't want anyone, you know, in it?
Nothing like this in Gilded Vale. Just Wallaruna the milkmaid. She knew what she was doing. Overfried cod, watered ale, and prostitution. A bastion of Deerwooden culture.
I hope you aren't expecting to find the leaden key in here.
Visit new lands, see the sights. I do love travel.
Now to find a home for my other staff.
Lovely. Endurance. Absolutely lovely. Okay. Now what do we have? Oracle, you look like an actual person. Maya as well. Wait a second. Weird's eyes are red-rimmed and unfocused. He stares into a filthy mug as if searching for something. He shivers and takes another drink. I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder. What do you want from me? Well, I want to know where your son is, you idiot. Your son's missing. You'd better explain what you're doing here. I'm gonna go with the 1. It's not like that. Okay, I was taking the boy fishing. Just wanted to stop on the way for a drink, a quick one, so I told him to wait for me outside. I only meant to stay a few minutes, but by the time I came out he was gone, and you went back in? Exactly. Thank you, Sagani. I don't know what I'm going to tell Oda. Don't be so hard on yourself. Be so hard on yourself. You can't hide in here. You have to face her. You get your ass out there and look for him. I'm sorry. I just don't feel like being nice and saying, oh, don't worry, stay here. I'm gonna find him. 4. No excuse. You think I haven't tried? I've lived in Andra's gift all my life. When someone's been missing this long... You... idiotic. Oh, you're a bit naked, aren't you? Alright, who else could be interesting? I'll talk to you eventually. And I will talk to you just to make sure I get all the information. Older junkyard. Maybe you have things
Hail
to
and
say.
well met.
Come for a story? It's my club anyway. You need help. What club? Let's go for it. The club for refined and prestigious gentlemen. Wait, if you don't know about the club, you must be... Where was I? Oh, you must be here about the ring. The ring. Have to have that to get into the lounge. They don't let anyone in, you know. And it's the most exclusive club in Defiance Bay. And whatever you do, don't tell them you're new or... Right. You're crazy. Let's talk to you just in
Greetings.
case. Not from around. And she's, of course, her name's in pink. You need a local girl to show you the highlights. Lucky for you, I'm one of them. You're a local girl or a highlight. I like number 1. Both gorgeous. What else can you do with that clever tongue of yours? Yeah, thank you. So, interesting people where? Maya.
Gods keep you.
I don't see many outfitted like you who aren't looking for trouble. You aren't looking for trouble, are you? What kind of trouble are you having? Want to order refreshments, regular, interested in earning... Oh, that's to recruit people for some quiet time. No. Are you in any trouble? The kind that's bad for business. Local rowdies have taken to harassing my hard-working boys and girls, and our customers. They started showing up after this rash of holoborns, and have been driving my regulars away. There aren't too many who cares about what happened in places like the Gift, but word is you're an exception. The knights are too busy sniffing around Duke Evar to bother with us commoners, and just as soon not deal with their bureaucracy anyway. I could investigate. Tell me how I can help. You need to make an example. No one should be harassed. No one should be harassed. No one should be harassed. I'll put an end to this. Number 4. These thugs tend to roam in groups, which suggests to me that they aren't random incidents. You put a stop to this attack, and I found a real nice way to thank you. Got me? I prefer coin. I'd rather just go chat up that guard with the white hips personally, but we ought to stop her people getting thrashed at least. I mean, I got questions. Shoot. More about your business. Something else. Displays, refreshments all the time. No. And you are the other one. You're just running around. Rico.
How do you do?
You have me at a loss. How could I afford time with such a magnificent creature? What are you talking about? Make mine free and we call it even. Enough flattery, I know how this works. You couldn't in your wildest dreams. What are you talking about? Well... yeah. Never mind. Okay, I got a quest. Will you give me a room? I don't really want refreshments. I mean, no, I'll sell the stuff later on. Oh, I do have the ring. It was free. Goodie. How do I get a room in there? I'm here for some quiet time. I just like a room. Quiet indeed, yes. If you bring any of your friends with you, just mind that... I won't. Lasts for 2 rests. Constitution and athletics. I'm gonna take that. The best this place has to offer. Okay. Everybody is feeling better. We have bonuses and everything. And we've come to the end of the episode. Alright, well... Not a lovely place, I must say, but I've made some progress with the main quest. Yes, the village. Find the tower. I mean, I'm going to have a look at the lighthouse. It seems to be the thing that fits the most. And this is somewhere in a nice area. So next episode I think I'm gonna have a look around Defiance Bay. And quite soon I'd like to go in the dungeon beneath my keep. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you next week for another episode. Bye bye.